Hey everybody, welcome to part 16 of our Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 3 Re+Mind on PC, 100% full game playthrough. Alright, so last episode we went through the rest of the Keyblade Graveyard. We saw the fated clash between the 13 Seekers of Darkness and the 7 Guardians of Light. We saw a lot of emotional, unexpected interactions with the true organization members as they faded away. We saw the return of Terra, the return of Roxas, the return of Xion, and of course the big one, the departure, I guess we'll say, of Kairi. Xehanort just kind of shattered her like a piece of glass with his Keyblade. Yeah, and then I did a wicked dick move, as they would say in South Park, and God knows how many other shows. That I said I wasn't fighting the final boss on camera, and I explained my reasoning for that. So, starting in this episode, we are going to start working on the post-game content, mini games, side quests, synthesis, cooking, all that stuff. During these episodes, we will also cover money farming, power leveling, stat maxing, all things we're going to want to do before we end the base game and move on to the Re+Mind DLC. In this episode, we are going to start with the Classic Kingdom minigames. I figured after everything we saw over the last couple episodes, we could use a nice, peaceful little distraction from the fact that Kairi's dead. Of course, no, not like death is really final in this game, but hey, seemed like a pretty convincing scene. She might be gone. Anyway, so what we are going to do here is just go through every Classic Kingdom minigame so that it registers a score, and that'll get us, there is an achievement tied to it, I believe, or a trophy, whatever system you're playing on. And then we get another reward for that as well. Now here's the something else we're going to go over in this episode, and this just happens to be because we did just clear the game off screen. So, when you clear the game for the first time, you will get 2 very special, one-of-a-kind key items, providing that you have collected pictures of all 90 lucky emblems in the game, which we have done, and providing you have cleared the game on critical mode, which we have done. They are the proof of promises and the proof of times past, I think. It's going to tell us in a second anyway. So it shows you receiving them upon completing the game and watching the epilogue and all that. So, just like previous games, once you clear the game, you've got your little crown symbol on your save file. So let's enter back into the game and see what it says. You can trade the Proof of Promises key item for the Oath Keeper Keyblade at the Moogle shop. This is exclusively tied to the DLC, as far as I know. Or maybe not quite the Re+Mind episode, but I think it was patched in originally in one of the updates before that. You can trade Proof of Times Past for the Oblivion Keyblade at the Moogle shop. Battle gates have appeared across the worlds. Inside them await powerful foes for you to conquer. Then it's going to show us the Battle Gate tutorial again, so Battle Gate 0 is the one in the Keyblade Graveyard. There are now more, and we'll cover those a little later on. Alright, so we're going to get the hell out of here for now and eliminate all temptation and fight the final boss on camera. And we are going to head all the way back to our safe haven in Twilight Town for now. This will not be a long episode, at least I don't think it will. Alright, so first things first. Oh, we also get new abilities. Now, these new abilities are tied to the Re+Mind DLC. Now, this game does have a New Game Plus feature where you can carry over any Keyblades you've obtained into the next playthrough. So that's why I said that, you know, I'm taking the hard road by doing this in one playthrough. So you could play on beginner and get Ultima Weapon, or you could play on critical, but you could use the easy codes, which we'll cover later on, instead of the pro codes. You could blast through critical mode with like infinite HP and MP and killing everything in one hit to get Oblivion, and then turn around and do the pro code playthrough with Oblivion and Oathkeeper already in your possession. This is, of course, assuming you care about 100%ing the game. If you don't care about 100%ing the game, then one playthrough is enough to see the story, and that's it. But for those of you that are hardcore OCD completionists like myself, that's something to keep in mind. Alright, so we do have a shit ton of extra AP now from leveling up before the final boss fights. So for right now, I'm going to change that back to Counter Impact. We're going to equip all of these new abilities, especially that one. And then, no, I never did actually find out if these finishers, like, override each other or not. I don't think this is the same thing like Kingdom Hearts 2 where you can just keep on going, but we'll find out eventually. We have enough to do... Yeah, Sora has enough AP for all his abilities now. Donald and Goofy should be... Let's put that... Actually, no, that's more important. Okay. Anyway, here's the big one. So, under key items... Proof of Promises. A certificate awarded to those who have collected all the luck from Worlds Over. That means you got all the lucky emblems. I'm showing you this now because this disappears once you trade it over, so I don't think I'll be able to show it again when we go through and do the 100% item review. And then the Proof of Times Past is a certificate awarded to those who have endured the most difficult trial of them all. In other words, beat the game on critical mode. But like I said, you can beat the game on critical with easy codes and still get this. Okay, ooh, yeah, we can't look at that yet. Alright, so the important thing we're going to do right now is go over to the Moogle shop. Traded Proof of Promises for Oathkeeper. It's automatic. We now have the Oathkeeper Keyblade, which has Light Form and Double Form Oathkeeper. Double Form Oathkeeper. Wait until you guys see that in action. Traded Proof of Times Past for Oblivion. And we now have the Oblivion Keyblade, with Dark Form and Double Form Oblivion. Now, I could try to upgrade these right now, but I don't think I'm going to have all of the ingredients I need for materials. So, I'm not going to sweat leveling these up right now because we are going to level up all the Keyblades towards the end of our post-game content run. Like I've been saying right along, we're going to do the whole Moogle shop when we do Synthesis. The photo missions, the Keyblade Forge, Synthesis itself. We're going to go over everything in depth, and by the end of that episode, we'll have everything synthesized, all the photo missions done, all the Keyblades powered up to maximum. So, Oathkeeper requires... One of these requires the Twilight materials to level up, along with your standard Fluorite, Damascus, Adamantite, Electrum, and Wellspring materials. Then the other one requires... Hold on. Betwixt. I was going to say dense, but I know the dense materials are Kingdom Hearts 2, not 3. But, yeah, you know, by the time we get to the Synthesis episode, I'll have, like, the full the full Excel spreadsheet of like what you need for everything. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to just show that because, you know, that's available to do immediately after clearing the game for the first time. Eventually, the final Keyblade loadout for Sora is going to be Ultima Weapon, Oathkeeper, and Oblivion. But we're not quite there yet. So I am going to go ahead and save. And now, let's go ahead and do, yeah, so Skull at Kylum. Yeah, forget you saw that. I shouldn't have shown you that. I feel like Hagrid right now. I shouldn't have shown you that. Just forget you saw that. We'll look back. We'll look at that later. All right, let's get ourselves a Mickey symbol on this Classic Kingdom section. So as I said, you can't just start the game and then quit out of it. To get them marked as completed, you need to play a full game and get a high score. Now you can obviously just get a score on the board and then lose on purpose, like very easily. Here, watch this. So this one, avoid the giant's attacks. Use the spoon to spring onto the table. Move over to the curtain and press A to open it. Move to the pepper shaker and press A to make him sneeze. Then jump to the candle holder. Press A to jump from candle to candle. Reach the window and you're home free. Controller, very simple. Action. So don't get stepped on. We use the pepper. Oh yeah, we gotta go to the rope first. Alright. Alright, that makes the chandeliers swing. Oh, shit. Oh, missed. There we go. Yeah, so just do enough that you register a score, and then just go ahead and intentionally lose the game, and then that's it. We can be done with it. Alright, so now if we exit this... There, see, that one's got the Mickey symbol. We're done. Alright, collect the letters that fall out of Mickey's plane. If it rains, the wind will cause you to lose altitude, so watch out for the stupid birds. So again, just get a couple letters. Oh, make sure you use the action button to get the letters. Watch out for the ducks. Unfortunately, you can't catch the ducks. Alright, and now you can literally just crash into the mountains or the ducks. I would say, honestly, just like complete one stage of the game, or at least like register a score, and it should be good enough. So that's the end of the game. Okay. Rotate the pipes to get the eggs down to the baskets. Right bumper. Oh, wait, that's for difficulty. Move up to the pipe fittings and press A or X to rotate them. To hand off the crates, move next to Mickey or Minnie. This is almost like the old Yoshi game for NES, where it was like a weird, similar to Tetris, but like not the same, if that makes any sense. Yeah, you'll see it. It's just easier to show these games. We're going to go with Game A, the easy version. Alright, so see, we're going to switch this so that that egg doesn't slam into the wall. And then we're going to go over and switch that one so that one doesn't slam into the wall. Actually making this really easy. So when you're ready to take the eggs over, just stand near the box and hand it right over. And there's 2. Change that. That's fine. Alright, so we're going to let that one go through. There we go, we did a stage. And now just stand there and let the eggs smash into the walls until we're done. Unfortunately, if I remember correctly, just like quitting out of the game doesn't really count as playing it. You've got to like get to the game over screen for each one. So there we go. We're out of lives. This one's done. Alright, so we're going to help Mickey collect all the picnic baskets and make sure that Captain Jackass Pete up there doesn't, throw steel girders on our faces. So, this one's pretty standard. Go over here. And use the up and down keys to move that. I'm pretty sure just falling off there will, like, hurt Mickey, so let's find out. Yep. So, just in this one, just get through the first stage, and then that's it. Mickey, who is basically Yoda in this game, can't survive one fall. Go figure. Oh yeah, getting hit by the steel girders also stopped the game. Alright, so that one's done. Rescue Mickey from the Mad Doctor. Press A at the rope to lower the ladder. The controls are pretty much all the same. You just have the D-pad and your action button, whether it's A or X. I mean, I'm not going to do the tutorial for each of these games because they're like basically Game & Watch games built into this. I mean, it's not rocket science to play this. Whoa, thought I had a flamethrower. Ah! Oh, I see what I have to do. I thought I saw what I had to do. Oh yeah, I gotta kill the spider, don't I? Oh, really? Oh no, game over. Let's see if it counts. Excellent. Alright, mow the lawn like a pro. You can move a single square at a time, but cannot pass through rocks, animals, or squares. So this is kind of like some of those, you can only walk over each tile once puzzles from, like, Zelda games, I think, had puzzles like that at one point. And, of course, we can't get hit by anything either. Alright, there we go. We did a stage. Now I'm just going to get hit by the angry cat. I think. Uh-huh. What? Yeah, I'm not quite following this one. Hang on. I see what I'm doing wrong here. I literally explained the rules of the game and then still got it wrong. So this one's based on time, so once you get tired of it, just sit there and let the clock run out. Yeah, this is where it gets kind of tedious. Because, again, I'm pretty sure just exiting out of the game without seeing the you ran out of time or live screen doesn't count. So sometimes you just have to kind of sit around. See, this is why I figured this would be the best time to do the Classic Kingdom games, because like I said, we saw a lot of wild stuff happen during the Keyblade Graveyard, and this will just give us time to process all that, and then we can move on to some of the more engaging and less sit here and waity kind of stuff. I know weighty's not a word. I don't care. Or maybe it is a word, just not the way I'm using it, but I still don't care. Alright, this one is done. Well, Sora, you're about as good at mowing lawn as you are at coming downstairs for dinner when your mother calls. Alright, we've got, a lot more to go. Alright. Yep, so find the people who want to get picked up and then bring them to where they want to go. That's not really, again, none of these are rocket science. So the star shows where you're going. Go and find the passenger. And then go to where the flag is. Or the goalpost. Now, I think to end this one, you've got to just like keep on driving around until you run out of fuel. So you can literally just go around in a big square until the fuel gauge runs out. At least losing on purpose on this one's a little more interactive. Now, don't get me wrong; these are fun to play. Like, they can actually be really addicting, like, you know, the good old games of this style. But I'm not looking to do a full show off of these games. I'm just doing them because we need them for the report and for the prize that we get for doing all of them. Scary thing here is Sora does not have a license. There we go. Alright, that's done. Literally move left and right and use the X button for Sora and the B button for Mickey, or it'd be square and circle on a PS4 controller. And we just smack these idiots in the head as they come running at us. Yeah, left and right for Sora, X and B for Mickey. You actually do have to press the button even if you're already facing that way to hit them. And there we go. We've registered a score, and now it doesn't matter. Just let them go. We're going to pretend we're back in Arendelle and just let it go. Alright, that one's done. What's this one? Oh yeah, so grab all the birds, avoid the cats. And I'm going to try to get through the first stage here before the kitty shows up. Alright, there we go. And now you can either just let the timer run out or run into a cat. If the cat shows up. Oh no! Alright, that's a wrap for this one. So, this is like the Mickey Mouse version of that Galaga game with all the ships coming at you. Move and shoot, move and shoot. And honestly, once you register a score on the board, you can just let this one go. Alright, that's it for that one. So this one's interesting because you've got to, like, you're basically working at the Krusty Krab, making sure people get what they want. Alright, so that one wants a hot dog and a shake. So... and you do not want to burn the hot dog. What? And then we'll just let the clock run out on this one too. I'm not sure if you even have to get past the 400 point thing on there, but you know, better safe than sorry. Like I said, I'm not out to like show off or like really hardcore get into any of these games. We just need to get the Mickey symbol on each one. But if you have the time, these games are fun, and you should definitely, you know, invest a little bit of time in this part of the game. I'm just not going to do that on this particular playthrough. Golf. Alright, so this one's weird because you gotta like account for like wind resistance and all that, I think. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that was a pretty good... Oh, come on. I think we do have to play a full 3 holes for this. Ah. would you look at that? I got a bogey. All right. Oh, really? Yeah, whatever. Mini golf was always my game. Oh, cool. Apparently I got it right in that time. Oh, damn it. Overshot that one. Ooh. Okay, I somehow got lucky because I did overshoot that. Alright, and that one should be done. Alright, on to the second screen. Oh, wait a minute, why didn't this one... What happened here? That's weird. Why didn't this one register as done? Okay, that's better. Wait a minute, was that clear the whole time and I just didn't notice? Alright. I don't think I had enough caffeine before starting this one, but alright. So the first screen of games is done. Now we are on to the second screen. Alright, so... X and B to adjust the angle. And then we try to move. Oh, that might be it. Yep, okay, that's easy. Okay, so this one is probably the one that'll take the longest because there's like 4 different events that we have to do and you've got to do each of them once. So, Y and B, or triangle and circle, is to dash and up is to jump. So you've got to like alternate the buttons as needed for the dash and then make the jump at the right time. Now, I don't believe you have to win. I believe you just have to do them. Ah, damn it. Really, Sora? Oh, come on. Let me win at least one. There we go. Alright, now the triple jump. Yeah, I didn't expect to win that one. That's fine. Now this one, I think you gotta do, like, all three of them. Ah! Alright, and once you've done all of those once, that should be it. Alright. Catch up to Pete. Use the A button, the action button to jump. You can't jump over trees. We can jump over the giant cracks in the ground. And again, just make sure that you have something on the scoreboard and then just keep crashing into shit. Alright, that's it for that one. Keep the kittens off the furniture. I suck at this one, so this will be over quick anyway. Yeah, I mean, once you get a score on the board, just let the kittens do what they do best and destroy everything. Alright, and we're done with that one. Alright, we are going fishing, and, yeah, I mean, we're going fishing, and then don't get caught on the signs. Alright, then just wait for the big one back there to come flying at us and kill us. Now, of course, keep in mind, they could have just pulled out the Keyblade and whacked the shark in the face, but, you know, we're going to ignore that logic. Alright, that one's done. Protect everybody from the giant octopus. This is, like, straight out of Game & Watch Gallery, as far as I'm concerned. Not a complaint. It's a cool little thing they put in here. We kill the tentacles. And then once you get a score, it doesn't matter. Just let the tentacles keep coming down until he catches somebody. Alright, that one's done. 5 more to go. We gotta bust Mickey out of prison, and I have never successfully done this one, so this should be over quick. Ah! Ah, almost. There we go. Another one done nice and easy. We're gonna grab bananas, and if the spiders or if we bump into spiders or the bananas hit the ground, we lose stuff. I think it's time on this one. Yeah, so I mean, you know, grab enough to get through the first little bit there. And then just let the timer go. Alright, almost done. Yeah, baseball. Press the A or X to swing the bat. Directional pad, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Aww. Always, I'm gonna say, always choose one inning or this is gonna take way too long. Alright, 2 more to go. Yeah, so Rock'em Sock'em Robots. We can probably just end this one. Yep, we can. Excellent. Alright, this one, we're gonna grab the musical notes. Alright, now we'll just wait to fall into a hole in the ground or something. Alright, congratulations, you have a new high score in every Classic Kingdom game. And we get the Classic Tone Keyblade, which has the Boom Hammer and Clock Drill form changes. Classic Kingdom section's now complete in the report. Alright, so real quick, let's so we've got Oathkeeper, Oblivion, and now we got Classic Tone. Let's throw Classic Tone on there and go find some enemies to try out the form changes with. No, we're going to need more Wellspring materials anyway, so let's do a little trip to San Francisco and we'll go try him out on that rock or iron troll that's hanging out here in the South District. Just so we have a little bit of combat and action of some kind in this episode.
Come on, fellas!
Alright, we'll go right over here and that thing should show up almost instantly. There it is. Alright, shot locks first.
Here we go. Later.
Alright, there's the maximum.
Back off.
And there's the regular. Alright.
Got him. It's over. Back at you. Try this.
Alright, there's the boom hammer.
It's over.
Here's the clock drill.
It's over.
I think a lot of these, like, hidden keyblades are very similar to some of the other ones we have. Because I could swear that there was another keyblade that had a hammer and a drill. Probably favorite deputy, actually. Alright, so that's that keyblade's form changes and shot locks. And since we're here, just because we're here, I am going to throw Elemental Encoder back on and do a quick little run through the city for some synthesis materials. Just because we are here, like I said. So of those new abilities that we got for clearing the game, let me show you what one of the most useful ones is. We can close in on enemies from a little bit further away now, which is incredibly helpful.
I will ensure your safety.
Got him. Back off! Yeah. Take this! Storm! Yeah. Back off! Back off! Strike! I know what this is for!
This might be a good spot to find some ingredients.
Alright, so there we go. We did all the classic Kingdom games. We got a new Keyblade. We showed off that Keyblade and picked up some more Wellspring Crystals and Gems just to get some kind of battle action in on this episode. And Yeah, that's really gonna be it. Let's go hand over the materials that we have. I am gonna see how the synthesis progress is going. Oh, okay, what do we got here? I just want to see what I have left for collector's goals. Alright, every type of synthesis material. There's 2 more materials that we don't have one of yet. We'll see those shortly. And that'll also cover that one. And then I think the rest of these are just going to be like collecting so many of each to... I am going to fill in all the collector's goals. Like, that is going to be part of the Moogle Shop and Moogle Workshop episode. But yeah, I'll do all this stuff as... I'll end up doing the collector's goals off screen, and then we'll just... When we get to synthesis, it's going to be the same thing as it was in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. We're just going to go over every material, and I'll show you the easiest place, in my opinion, to get it. Oh, what can we buy now? Ooh, let's buy one of those. Alright. Okay, so we showed off the classic tone Keyblade. Elemental encoder's back in there for now. Classic Kingdom explanation tutorials all show up here now. And the gummy phone. Alright, game records, shot locks, we got the classic tone Phantom Rush and Noise Flux. And that should be it. Yep, alright. Everything, all the notifications are cleared out of the phone. Alright, so, yeah, like I said, after all the crazy stuff that happened in the Keyblade Graveyard, I thought we could do with a nice, calm way to start off all the side content before I inevitably go into rage mode trying to do all the mini-games and other side quests. So, that's it for this one. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do next. Alright, so we're gonna go back and do all of the... So, throughout the game, there were, things like the Verum Rex minigame in the Toy Story World, the dance minigame in Kingdom of Corona, the 100 Acre Wood minigames. Those are all things I mentioned that we have to go back and do again as a minigame to get them into the report. So we'll go and do all those next episode. The exception is going to be the Frozen Slider, the sweating game in Arendelle. We're going to cover that one in a separate video by itself, just because there's a little bit more to it than just clearing it with a certain score. There is a side quest within the minigame that will get us one of the 7 ever-elusive Orichalcum Pluses, which we should already have 4 of them now. But, yeah, that's a big part of the reason why I'm doing mini-games before Synthesis, is because one of the mini-games has an Orichalcum Plus. And then, after that, there'll be a side quest that has an Orichalcum Plus, and then we're going to go do something else that has the last Orichalcum Plus. I do have a plan here. I'm looking at it right now, the recording schedule, if you will. So, I just was drawing a blank, another scatterbrain moment. So I've got this all figured out, the most efficient way to go through the rest of the game. So, we'll chip away at that over the next several episodes, and then once that's all done, we'll, like I said, we'll do the final boss, bring an end to the base game, and then gear up to do the Re+Mind DLC. That being said, this episode has come to an end. As always, I thank you all for watching. Hope everybody, didn't mind the change of pace, just to, calm down and collect ourselves here after the emotional trauma that the Keyblade Graveyard put us through. And until next time, my friends, may your heart be your guiding key.